I will never forget your healing hands, my love. Although my heart has stopped, swore I'd given up. Well, I will never forget your healing hands, my love. You gave me daylight, you gave me sunlight.
The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil,
is for good men
For good men to do nothing.
do nothing.
Welcome to Construction for Change.
To construction for change.
To construction for change. We build schools,
We build hospitals,
We build offices and orphanages
but it is more than just bricks and mortar.
we build buildings that change
that
lives,
change lives.
inspire hope,
Inspire hope.
and create opportunity.
We are the construction, but here is the change.
But here is the change. Before CFC got to Limalunga, the only school there was not much of a school building. I would say it could have held 40 or 50 kids max. Wasn't an ideal learning environment. Pretty much was just a place that provided shade for the kids to learn under, but not a place that a lot of education could happen. It wasn't somewhere where kids would be excited about going to school.
How do we build a building that replaces what's there? Because what's there is just not getting the job done. You know, they had 500 kids packed into 5 classrooms. And, you know, now they have 20 new classrooms, 14 of which we built. And capacity to hold 700 kids. So, I mean, outside of that too, the impact on the community was also really cool. A lot of the laborers that ended up working on the project, I mean, there was a crew of between 15 and 30 laborers at any one time. A lot of them had kids that actually attended Limalunga Community School. And to talk to them and to hear their stories and to hear how grateful they were, not only for the opportunity to work, you know, and make money, but also to provide a building for their kids, you know, a building that they could be proud of, that the community could be proud of.
Yeah, the fact that we could do more than just provide a place for education, but really provide a staple for a community. I think that's one of the things we underestimate is that a school is about more than just coming in and receiving the formal teaching, the formal education inside of those walls. It's really a place for the community where people connect, where kids can come and meet other kids, where growth happens not only inside those classrooms but outside of them as well.
I said, Calicum, Calicum, Calicum. Inyalet ijam come. I said, Calicum, net about a bed. Inyalet ijam can come.
CFC has come alongside One Acre Fund and provided them with 5 living quarter spaces as well as 1 large facility for education and office space.
One Acre Fund took kind of the microfinance model and they applied it to agriculture. And so instead of kind of financial microloans, they hand out tools, seeds, land if needed, and they give farmers education. And they've proven time and time again that they more than triple farmers' yields in a short period of time. And then they also create a market structure for farmers to sell back to. And it's kind of how they repay their loans in a way. So it's not necessarily monetary, but it's the same idea as microfinance. And it's just been very, very successful.
They're really good at what they do. Farming, education, and sustainable practices in West Kenya. And they continue to grow and continue to be able to provide more resources for the community. And for them to stop doing what they're doing out there and take time to put up a building themselves would need to shift their resources away from everything that they're good at.
And so that's where we come in. You know, we're able to raise funds to help them out And we're able to provide a design that is that takes advantage of the area, of the weather, of orientation on the site. And we also provide really good construction management, good construction, and we have guys that are dedicated to those buildings, where if One Acre Fund had to do it on their own, they'd have to manage it logistically and financially, and it becomes really, really hard to do that, and it takes away from what they're good at doing, and that is teaching people how to farm, not building buildings. If people could know one thing about us, I'd want them to know that our mission and the most important thing we do is that we find needs and we address them, and we address them in a way that has long-term solutions, and we do it not just on the technical side, but it's very relational. It has profound effects in people's lives that are outside of just one brick on top of another. It has a lot to do with education and health, and as we said, creating opportunity.
Seeing the love in these kids' eyes is life-changing. It puts things in perspective for me, and continues to inspire me to want to do more, want to do anything to help, because it's not just about putting up buildings to change the world, but it's about changing lives one at a time.